Hey chickies, thanks so much for hanging out today and hope you are all doing well. We are going to be reviewing, wear testing, not one, but two brand new products from the brand Maybelline. This is called the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Mattifying Primer Sunscreen. Also contains broad spectrum SPF 20 and also the new Maybelline Fit Me Tinted Moisturizer. If you're new here, I'm Christine, curate beauty, lifestyle, as well as raw vlogs. Greatly appreciate it if you please subscribe to my channel. Would absolutely love it if you'd be part of the Chickie crew. Also, don't forget to hit that bell to be notified of new videos. So I headed out to my local Walmart to purchase some new self-care items, and then I ended up seeing these two new products from Maybelline. So this is called the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Mattifying Primer Sunscreen, which contains the broad spectrum SPF 20, which I am so all about SPF on the face. I was just like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Primer that contains SPF. It's an up to 16-hour mattifying face primer that instantly controls shine and blurs pores for flawless looking skin. Can be worn with or without makeup. In a squeeze tube, you receive about 1 fluid ounce of product, and this retails for $7.98. I will make sure to list everything down below in the description box. The new Maybelline Fit Me Tinted Moisturizer, which gives you a natural coverage face makeup. This lightweight tinted moisturizer provides a fresh feel and natural coverage with 12 hours hydration. 76% natural origin ingredients with aloe. Provides a natural coverage and shine-free 12-hour hydration. This formula enhances skin without hiding it, blurs pores, and conceals imperfections. It is your natural look and feel all in one. It is available in 14 hydrating shades. Receive about 1 fluid ounce of product, and this retails for about $9.99. I think I paid a little bit less. Apply fingers or a foundation brush. So let me bring you in a little bit closer so you can see my skin. I have an oily T-zone, normal in the cheek area. I do have some texture and enlarged pores on the nose. So have on my normal skincare. Check out the primer. Oh, okay. So it has a white consistency. It does smell like SPF. It has like a lotion type of feel. Since we are going to be out and about for a long day, we're going to apply the primer to one side, and the other side we're just going to leave it unprimed. So for this, I'm going to apply it here to my forehead. A little bit of an SPF smell, but it's not very strong. That actually went on nice and smooth. I don't know if you could see, but it definitely mattified. Do you see the difference between this side and this side? It definitely mattified. I'm going to take a little bit more, bring it down the nose, this area. You can also add some here to the chin, just on this side. I normally don't get oily here, but I do have some texture. It does have a little bit of like a slight tacky feel, but it already has set into the skin. Now let's go ahead and try the Fit Me Tinted Moisturizer. I'm not a big fan of applying it with the finger, so we're just gonna apply it with a brush. The shade that I'm using is 310 because I have tanned quite a bit. Again, it has a squeeze tube. I think this should be a good match. Let's see. Oxidize a bit darker. I'm going to apply with a flat top brush. This doesn't really have a scent to it, just a little heads up. Let's see. Hopefully this matches me. I think this will be a good match for me. You don't really have that much playtime because it sets really quickly. I don't know if you can see that. It already like set into the skin a little bit, so you gotta work with this pretty fast. So here's one side using the Maybelline Tinted Moisturizer, and then this side is my bare skin. I think it does match me quite well. It does have also a natural finish, but we will build it up to see how much coverage we can get. For the other side, we gotta do this quickly. Let's just apply some. Use a damp sponge. And this side we are not using the primer. Here is one side using a damp sponge. Personally like the way how it looks using a brush, but I want to also build it up, so let's add a little bit more here. Ooh, that's actually a lot. That's okay. With 2 layers, it did give more coverage. So if you're looking for like full coverage, this is definitely not it. It does give you more of that natural look, even though we do have 2 layers. It evened out everything, covered some of the imperfections. So I would say this is more like medium, definitely medium. Let's work on the other side really quickly. I want to try to conceal this little blemish scar. Okay. Here are 2 layers with the damp sponge, 2 layers with the foundation brush. Which one do I prefer with application? I would have to say definitely the brush, because it does give you a little bit more coverage. This side does look a little bit more natural. You can definitely see a lot more of my skin peeking through. Compared to this side, it definitely looks like it needs a little bit more to like even out everything, to be honest. Add a little bit more. Pore wise, on this side you can definitely see it smoothed out a little bit more than on this side, since we did not apply a primer. It's been a few minutes and I noticed that this still hasn't set into my skin. And also I forgot to mention that the blemish scar needs to be concealed with some concealer, because you can still straight up see it. I'm gonna apply my makeup. I'll be right back. I applied the rest of my makeup. However, I did not use a setting powder, nor did I use a setting spray. It does match me quite well. This is a pretty good match for me right now, 310. And it's kind of strange how you don't have any playtime with it. However, for it to actually sink into the skin, it took quite a while, because I could still feel it was tacky. Now it has completely set. It's definitely more medium coverage in my opinion. Pore wise, I think it did smooth out this area a bit. Also like my pores, which, you know, I always have a problem with. At this point right now, it also feels nice and lightweight. However, we are going to be out for a very long time in the sun, probably sweating. It is 10:30 a.m. We will not be blotting, touching up, nothing. So we're gonna see how it holds up. 3:30. Let's actually do a check-in with the foundation, which honestly hasn't transferred that much. That's mostly bronzer, I would say. I've been wearing my mask the whole day. I've been sweating. Ooh, this is not looking good. This is actually looking like a hot mess. Yikes. Holy crap. I don't know if you guys can see this. Right here, it's all super patchy. That's actually... that looks terrible. Really, really, really bad. Thank goodness I have a mask on, because you guys are like really super close, but that looks horrible. It just seemed like, because, you know, I've been sweating in the sun, it's just not, it's like breaking. And this is only after a few hours of wear time. Quick little check-in. It's 5:33. Just wanted to show you that yes, I am sweating. I have been wearing a hat most of the day and my face mask. So this is how the makeup looks right now. High 80s, but the sun was just beaming down, so it was hot. But I'll check back with you at the end of the night. It is now 11:39 p.m. We've had on the makeup for a total of 13 hours, and I have not touched up at all throughout the day. This is what's going on with the Tinted Moisturizer, and I think you could tell from earlier when I took off my mask, you know, for the check-in, my honest reaction, like, it looked like a hot mess. I mean, if you were to see me in real life, it was very patchy and splotchy. You can still see it right now, especially in this area where I had my face mask, which I don't really have a problem with, especially when I'm wearing a face mask, because I don't have a problem with the foundation or tinted moisturizer, whatever I'm wearing underneath, like moving around. This area right here is normal. My T-zone area, that's where, you know, we're super oily. You can see I'm definitely very, very shiny. Was wearing a hat pretty much the whole time today. You would think the bronzer and contour that I put up here would be patchy and splotchy, but I mean, honestly, I don't even really see a problem. If I had set it with some powder, regardless, I really do feel like the powder would have helped a bit, but not so much. This is a product I wouldn't grab for at all, especially if I know I'm going to be out for a very long time, if I'm going to be sweating, if I'm going to be in the hot weather. No, very hydrating. This is a product I would grab for during the colder months or when it's dry, when I need a lot of hydration. You don't have a lot of playtime when you're trying to distribute it out on the face. You need to work with it quickly so that you get a nice even application. But it does take the product over 5 minutes to actually set into the skin. Once the tinted moisturizer mixed in with the weather and also the fact that I was sweating, I could feel it was like feeling sticky, and that's exactly like how I felt throughout the day. It just felt very icky, like I just wanted to wash my face. Honestly, I just don't see myself grabbing for this product, especially during the warmer months. If you have an oily T-zone, if you have oily skin, this ain't it. It's just way too hydrating. Even if I set it with a powder, no. I think that the primer did help, but at this point right now, both sides look pretty much the same, just very shiny. I don't have it like bunching into like the little crevice of my nose, which oh, see here I have it bunching a little bit on this side, but on this side where I applied the primer, I do not have that problem at all. I do think that the primer helped out a bit, especially under the circumstances. I actually really do like this product. Love the fact that it does contain the SPF. I will be using this for sure, especially in the T-zone area. I wouldn't apply it all over the face just because I only apply a mattifying primer just to my T-zone area. So curious to know if you guys will be picking this up or will you be passing on it. Let me know also your skin type. Do you have an oily T-zone? Do you have dry skin, normal? Would really love to know and kind of compare, you know, our experiences with these two products. If you have any questions, please don't forget to leave them down below in the comment area. I hope you enjoyed hanging out today and I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please make sure you give it a like, subscribe if you have not already. Would love for you to be part of the Chicky crew. Thank you, Chickies, so much for watching. Stay safe and healthy, and I will see you in the next video.